Hi everyone, this is Sandy Sun. I am a purple exclusive presenter with Younique. I know a lot of you have seen my post with my pressed pigments and wanted to know how, so I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial. But let me first state that I am not selling these pressed pigments to customers. I am actually just doing it for myself. It's for personal use. I used to be a freelance makeup artist many years ago, and I really enjoyed having things all at my fingertips in a palette. And that way I'm able to discover new colors, new combinations, and feel like a little daring when I see this rainbow palette in front of me. So hopefully this will help with you guys stepping out of your box and learning about the pigments too. I can't tell you how much I learned about all the different colors by actually feeling them on my hands, spilling it on my cloth, putting it on my eyelid. So anyway, let's get started. So these are the things you're going to need. You're going to need an empty eyeshadow pan. Here you go. You can find these probably on Amazon or different websites. You will need your 91% isopropyl alcohol, a bowl for that alcohol, Glorious primer, which I'm using as a binding agent, and of course our pigment. The color I'm going to be using today is Precocious. You can do various spoons. I have these little tiny spoons that came in a kit, but I really do not feel like you need to spend the money for this. It's kind of a waste of money. You could just get a small teaspoon and it would do the same thing. I also have a toothpick as the mixer. You don't need a fancy mixing stick. And finally, a quarter and a piece of ribbon to basically press your powder and have a nice hash mark design on your pigment. All right, well, that's video one, and it's the first part of this series, and I'll be right back. Thanks. Hi guys, this is the second part of our pressing pigments tutorial. I've already taken the liberty of putting the alcohol in this little bowl, so it's ready to be used. I have my Glorious primer ready. I have my eyeshadow pan, my spoons, and my toothpick, along with obviously my pigment. So what I'm going to do is, before I do anything, I like to take a little spoonful, and again, you can use any kind of spoon, and put it inside my little tin, right here, I'll show you, and I like to just disinfect that, okay, and make sure that the inside of the tin is clean. I mean, we want to make sure there's no like weird bacteria on it, and that alcohol will definitely kill that. And you don't need to pull it, you don't need to rub anything out or get it dry. I just put it here, and what I'll do is I'll take off the Younique cap and open up the sifter. And because I'm super lazy, and I probably will make a huge mess, so don't laugh, I'm going to pour this into the eyeshadow pan directly. Now, I'm going to put the eyeshadow pan down so you can see it, but I'm going to tap, 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 tap this pigment in there. Now, you probably can't see it here, but it's getting pretty full on my pan. I'll try to lift it up to show you guys. See? It's spilling out, but that's what you want. And instead of, so that doesn't fly away, you're going to take a couple of spoonfuls of alcohol. And again, you can use a regular spoon, just a few drops like that, and put it into the pan so it's nice and moist. See that? And then I'm going to take our Glorious primer. I'm going to do like a half of a squeeze. Just a little half squeeze as a binding agent, okay? And it's going to look sort of clumpy like that. Can you see that? Don't freak out. That's just how it's supposed to look. All right. So it looks like it's still a little dry for me, so I'm going to put a few more drops of alcohol in there. And then I'm going to take my toothpick right here, and I'm going to start mixing it. Mix round and around, as you can see here. You're probably going to get on your hands, but like I said, I'm lazy. I'm not going to put it in a mixing jar and then pour it back in here. I feel like I lose a lot of product each time I've done it. So I just do it directly in here, and pretty soon you're going to have like this really cool gravy-like consistency. I don't know if that's the right description, but here, you can see it now. It's sort of like paste, like glue, okay? So you've got your pan, and what you want to do is you want to tap it and make sure that all the bubbles are out. So what I do is I always go tap, 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 tap. And you'll see instead of having little bubbles, you'll have a nice flat surface. Right there. You can see it there. It's nice glossy right now. Okay, so you just tap it. And then what you want to do is you want to wait about 10 to 15 minutes till the alcohol kind of absorbs, and then you'll be able to press. And I'll come back with that in part 3. Hi guys, it's Sandy. I'm here to finish up the third video of my pressing pigment series. By now, you've already learned all the supplies you need, how to press it, and this is the final video of actually pressing it. So as you can see, here is my pigment. It's already slightly dry. You can see a little bit of sheen, but it's okay. I'll put that on a flat surface, and I'm going to cut a piece of this ribbon, just a little ribbon, to make a little hash mark on my pigment here. I'm gonna put it right on top. And then you take the quarter that you needed before, and you put it on top of that. So you basically have the ribbon in between the pigment and the quarter, right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a napkin to press down on it, so that whatever residual rubbing alcohol is there will soak up into the napkin. So we're gonna do that right here. Press like that. And there we go. So now you've got this pigment with a ribbon in between and the quarter. You lightly pull up. There you go. And there's your eyeshadow pan. Also, for those of you who are OCD like me, I like to label all my pans. So what I did was I made a little magnetic circle sticker like this. I just used a hole punch. You can freehand it. You can cut a square. You can do whatever. And I did that. And now I have a little circle magnet like this. And I'm going to peel that and put it on the back of this pan, so that if I decide to use a palette, a magnetic one, it'll stick to the palette. And then I also have these Office Depot pre-printed labels, and I'm going to look for Precocious. That's right here. And stick it on the back. So now I've got my label magnetized pressed pigment eyeshadow. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in my eyeshadow pan. Here, I have a big one. And I've already pressed it before, but this is just an extra one. I'll just put it in here, and it magnetizes right there. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little tutorial, and if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks.